It is more importantly a celebration. Senior Day. It's the UTEP Miners and the Air Force Falcons. Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with you. Holly Rowe will be keeping an eye on things on the sideline. Motion from the back. Hits the hole. It's Palmer. Defense all over him.
You know, defensively, you live by the blitz and you die by the blitz. That time, they dialed it up into the run play, and the linebacker able to make a nice tackle.
Brought down.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. Picked off, and the opening drive is stopped with an interception. Quarterback stands alone, all wide receivers. Gets the back moving. Great job on the containment and the tackling. They stop him for no gain. Let's talk for a second about Air Force. They were really excited about the pickup they got last week. Commitment from a 3-star defensive back, David. And when programs at this level can get guys like that in the building, everybody celebrates.
That whole building gets excited because transfer pool is one thing, but high school recruiting, when you can get somebody out of high school with some raw tools that are really good, you can see the future could be bright. You take those guys, you try to develop them instead of going into the transfer pool.
Give him 9 on that one, sets up a 2nd and 1.
And this guy's been a weapon throughout the season, man. You've seen him. The ability to throw the football and make plays, but also, just like on this play, man, with his legs, he's going to make you honor them. So he's got that dual threat ability, putting a good season together, man. Inching closer to that 1,000-yard rush mark, that's a big feat for a QB.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver, and you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is.
Quarterback can't pull the trigger, and down he goes at the 41.
Offensive line has got to do a better job communicating, and they got to do a better job pre-snap seeing where this pressure is coming from. That DB was essentially telegraphing his blitz, and nobody picked him up.
Left side is Allen. He'll be forced out of bounds. Big pickup on the play, and they'll mark him down at the 28.
I don't know if the defense came into this one expecting the fullback to be a weapon catching the ball, but that play, it didn't look like they were ready for him. He catches it, turns it upfield for the first.
And the Falcons have it with a 1st and 10.
Go, go!
Got 6 yards on the play, 2nd and 4 coming.
Well, it's plays like that that'll help this offense stay in rhythm all game long. If you can have that kind of success on 1st down running the football, it just opens up your entire playbook moving forward.
6-yard pickup on 1st down, leaves them with 2nd and 4. Caught in the backfield, it's Davis. They didn't get a ton of yardage there, but they're really effective at using the back out of the backfield, and they do it to get the 1st down here. And the The pressure gets there, and down he goes at the 18.
And that is a huge play for the defense. Offense has it in your red zone. You're trying to knock them out of field goal range. The only way you do that is by creating negative plays, and they get the sack.
It's 2nd and long now as this defense has some energy after that last sack. Just going to keep it after the snap. They get him corralled, but he carries it all the way down to the 7-yard line. That's the end of the quarter, and UTEP has the lead. 1 period in the books, and let's take a look at the stats. Lots of time left, and we're ready to get back to it and open the 2nd period. They'll try to open this quarter by sticking it in the end zone here. On the option. And he runs it in for the score. Sees an alley. Pass to 6. Turning it on. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line.
That's a nice-looking run. I'll tell you, when it comes to the academies, I know the Air Force is known for being mighty in the skies, but on the football field, it's what they're able to do on the ground. Year in, year out, they are so dangerous toting the rock, whether it's the...
Oh, there's an alley to the left. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down. The Falcons, after exploding for that huge run, back to work. Pulls it, looking for a crease. He'll toss it. Give him a pickup of 2, now 2nd and 8.
Playing the option, man. Consistently playing responsibility football. Nice job by the defense being where they're supposed to be. This option will just keep giving it to you over and over and over again, and you got to pass those tests.
Quarterback run is part of their game plan. Enough to move the chains. He'll be dragged to the ground, but it'll be a first down. And the Falcons are threatening in the red zone. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Now on the move. Maybe some room here. They get him stopped, but those feet kept moving until he was down to the 5.
And I'm not surprised that they're giving him a touch early in this football game, too, because you've seen it throughout the season. Like, they trust their QB to run the football, especially in big-time situations. We'll see that throughout.
And he's in! Touchdown! They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. He's going to change things up against this defensive look. The snap wants to start the drive with a pass. Complete. Makes the catch, but goes no further, and it'll be a short pickup on that one. The Falcons want to move quickly. The quarterback will keep it. Got to be smart, patient, great vision, uses all of that to get to the 29.
And it's not sexy, and it's not these long plays all the time. But this QB does such a good job of picking up 4 to 5 and making it where you're always ahead of the sticks and just letting you know, we'll run it. We'll take advantage of this guy's speed, and we're going to make you defend him throughout this football game.
The defense uses a timeout. That's their first. Gives him a little time to dig deep in the play sheet and figure out what to do on 4th down. This offense is completely confident in their ability to get 1 yard. They'll go for it on 4th down. Quarterback keeper. They'll knock him down, but he moves the sticks, and the 4th down decision pays off big time. I'll admit, I wondered if they were just lining up to try to draw them offside.
No, me too. Whenever you line up in your own territory, you're thinking, no, we're just going to draw me offside. A lot of times, by the way, it gets the defense to kind of relax for a second. But you can tell they had a plan ready to go. They knew they were going to be aggressive.
2nd and long here. Pulls and throws off the RPO. Tackled at the 43 after picking up 10. And the Falcons go back to work after moving the chains through the air. Wants to throw on 1st. He'll try to do it himself. Slides to the ground, picks up the 1st down, and avoids the hit. They only need about the length of the football to convert on 2nd down.
This guy's getting himself into a rhythm here early. You just saw a beautiful throw in the previous play, and now he's showing off the speed, and you can't blame him, honestly. When you run like him, even if it's 1st down, if it's not open, just take off. This defense is going to be on their heels all game long if they can't find a way to start slowing him down.
Looks as if he's going to run it. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play.
That's a really good stop by the defense. Jesse, they need a few more. You've given up a bunch of yards on this drive and a bunch of plays, but all that matters is keeping them off the scoreboard.
Yeah, it's that bend, don't break mentality you're seeing right now, and this is the point where this defense has just got to lock in.
Nice run there. Picks up a few, and they'll force him out of bounds.
That's a really nice play on 2nd down. I love the quarterback's read. I love that he kept it. Good offensive coordinators across college football, they have no problem repeating the same play over and over again if it's successful.
This quarterback part of their running game. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about.
Personal foul.
Face mask penalty costs the D 15 yards and a 1st down. The offense comes back out with a new set of downs after the penalty. They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. Stopped at the 13-yard line as the drive continues. Timeout taken by the offense is their 2nd. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this 1st half. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. The give to the running back from the shotgun. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. Here comes the field goal unit as they'll try to get the 3. And he'll boot one from the right hash. He ought to be able to navigate that angle from this distance. Dead center perfect. And that. Here comes the Air Force offense back onto the field. Quarterback changing the play. Sends it back in motion. On the run, it's Palmer. Oh, he's got some space. Finds just enough daylight to work his way up to the 19-yard line.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on 1st down, man, you are doing just that.
They can really be aggressive after that last play. It's 2nd and 3. Keeps it himself. Keeps it on the option. He'll toss it. Could be an alley. They get him corralled, but not before. They had their eyes going everywhere trying to keep up with this option attack. Now they'll line it up from the 44 on 1st and 10. Looking for the edge. Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a 1st down at the 44.
And this defense has to be so disciplined. Like, you just got to understand, I can't all go for the quarterback. And too much attention on the quarterback. We didn't play the pitch really well. That's why this offense is really hard to stop.
They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another 1st down.
And it's going to be interesting to watch this defense, man, because obviously when you're trailing, and offenses can sometimes get conservative. That's 2 runs back-to-back. Do they get more aggressive and try to bring more guys near the line of scrimmage, not let them waste time, and try to get their offense the football back?
I like the idea of going toss to the field, but you got to have better blocking by your wide receivers out there on the perimeter. They didn't get it done, and as a result, that's a negative play.
Not many hiccups on this drive, but it's 2nd and 13 now. Trying to get the corner. The pitch. Sees a crease. And a good, solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down.
Just really solid play by this offense. Nice job. Whatever the defense gives you, the option, they're trying to make you wrong. The problem is, defensively, you got so much to cover. Nice chunk gain. Just remember, that quarterback can also stick his foot in the ground, get north-south, and make plays too.
Motion from the wide receiver. On the move. There he goes. Picks up enough to give them 1st and 10 from the 11.
And running really has been the key on this drive, guys. Lots of success right there. They generate another explosive play. Their success running the ball, big reason why they've been able to put up a lot of points and have a really nice lead in this one. And now back in the red zone again, they're looking to add to that lead.
Makes the catch and he's free. That throw and catch gets them down to the 6, and the defense is running out of answers.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
They'll send the back in motion. Takes the easy completion. And he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, Air Force! The Falcons now set to take over on offense. So thanks to the defense, they take over, big lead in hand, and an opportunity to run this clock out if they so choose. Pulls it, fired complete. And they'll stop him just short of the 1st down, just inches away from moving the sticks. The Falcons come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. 2nd down, gonna throw it. Bought a little time, lets it go. Way off target there. And the Falcons come to the line trying to find a way to convert on 3rd and very short. This is a designed run. He gets it to the 38-yard line, and they'll pick up a fresh set of downs.
Man, it's so nice to have a QB that can do that can run and make plays when you need it. Late in the football game, trying to run this clock out, preserve the win. He picks up the big 1st down and keeps the clock moving.
Nice play by the defense to jar that one loose.
And it's nice to be a QB in this spot. He's had a great day, man. Like, great day. They've built a huge lead now. Incompletion's okay. Just take care of the football. Don't throw that thing to the other team.
Let it go.
Misfired on first down, back to the air on second. Just a little off. Incomplete. Third and long, a lot of ground to cover.
Flag 14, go.
From the gun, wants to pass. Another incompletion on third down. The Falcons will try to pin them back with the punt. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. And the punt team gets down there and touches. Air Force has it back, and the Falcon offense returns to the field. They were forced to punt on their last possession, but this time taking over with spectacular field position. Could not make his way to the corner.
And that's kind of a lot of today's running game, right? Spit the ball out quick, get it to your playmakers in space, get positive yards. It's instead of running the ball a couple yards up the middle, now you just spit it out wide, and a lot of times if you break a few tackles, it could be even bigger.
Well, the offense has had their way all game long up to this point. Finally, the defense is able to make a play. And I'll tell you, after that hit, that receiver is going to be thinking twice about running that route again.
Ball's at the 24. A lot of confidence in their kicker from here, but they'd love to take it off of his foot and convert the first down. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up fourth down. And for the second time tonight, they'll trot out the field goal kicker. And he missed it. No. They're lining up in the Wildcat. Let's see what they have dialed up for this one. Direct snap. Found a little room out of the Wildcat that time, just short of the first down.
You got to give the coaching staff credit because they really do focus all season long on situational football with the lead late in the game. If we're on offense, we're trying to stay in bounds. We're trying to bleed the clock. And after ripping off a really nice run, that guy knew, I've got to get down. I cannot get pushed out of bounds, cannot get tackled out of bounds. Really, really nice job.
The offense will use a timeout with 25 seconds left. Chance to build a little momentum here by converting this third down from deep in your own territory. Give to the big fullback. He stopped just short of his own 20-yard line, but it is enough for the first down. The offense will use a timeout. Clock is stopped with 22 seconds left.
And this fullback is just dependable, and he's versatile. He's not just a guy that can block. He can catch the ball. And like you saw right there, you can hand it off to him, and he can generate you explosive plays.
He's changing the play. Oh, and they'll try to catch him with a pass. Throws it deep. Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.